New York City police are responding to Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's claim they were involved in an incident with paparazzi in New York City last night. Prince Harry's spokesperson released a statement saying it happened after the couple attended a gala where Meghan was honored. Meghan's mother was also in the car. In a statement, the spokesperson says the chase lasted more than 2 hours and led to near collisions with pedestrians, other vehicles, and New York police officers. Two law enforcement officials said nobody was in danger during that pursuit. The NYPD says it assisted the private security team protecting Prince Harry and Meghan last night, saying in part, quote, there were numerous photographers that made their transport challenging. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex arrived at their destination, and there were no reported collisions, summonses, injuries, or arrests in regard. Our colleague Errol Barnett is outside of where the event Harry and Meghan attended last night. So, Errol, what more are you learning about how this incident played out?
Hey there, Elaine. Great to see you. Well, it's interesting because there are differing versions of events depending on who you speak with. First of all, yes, I'm outside the Ziegfeld Theater and Ballroom here in Midtown Manhattan, where Meghan was being honored with a Vision of Women award just last night. She had her mother with her and Harry by her side as well. Their first public outing together since the coronation of King Charles III. Now, according to the couple, when they exited this theater, they were then surrounded by paparazzi. They described multiple vehicles with blacked out windows going the wrong way down one-way streets, as well as putting their lives at risk. They say it was almost catastrophic what took place last night. But there are also, considering they had their private security and NYPD assistance, they at one point appeared to get into a New York City taxi where paparazzi can be seen surrounding them. They ended up at the NYPD precinct in Harlem after circling the city, not for 2 hours. We're hearing that it may have been closer to 1 hour before the NYPD took their police report and allowed them to head to the private residence where they were staying. Now, that taxi driver is speaking to reporters, and he was just quoted as saying that he didn't at any time feel that his life was at risk and that it's New York, it's a safe place. The NYPD also, now that it's investigating, the Mayor Eric Adams, has said that he doesn't think there would have been a 2-hour chase around the city, but the couple is saying that they certainly felt threatened, they felt unsafe last night, and the NYPD is now looking into all of this.
Interesting. All right. Meantime, Harry is in a legal battle in the UK over safety. What more can you tell us about that?
Yeah, it's a really important piece of context because while the couple is making quite a big deal about what happened here last night, Harry is suing the UK government in order to be able to hire his own private security now that he is not a publicly serving member of the royal family. He doesn't benefit from the government-funded security. He wants to hire his own, but he wants security that has access to top intelligence in the UK. And the UK government is pushing back on that because now that he's a private citizen, they fear that may begin a precedent where anyone could hire private security with access to top intelligence. And so this incident here in New York is happening as he's making the case that he needs more security and safety back in the UK.
That is an interesting bit of context. And what can you tell us, Errol, about an alleged stalker of theirs being arrested?
That's right. This is back in Montecito, California, where they live. Just last night, their private security detail there say that they detained a man believed to be stalking the couple. They put him under house arrest, according to local reports, and then handed that individual over to local police. That man was released this morning, and so there's a lot more to learn about what's happening back home where they live and as they try to attend public events. But Harry has put this into the context of how he feels growing up after the loss of his mother, the late Princess Diana, back in 1997, after she was chased by paparazzi in Paris. He's spoken about this in his memoir. He and his wife have spoken about this in their Netflix special. Effectively, Harry feels that when it comes to the press covering him and his family, it's the hunter versus the prey. And so all of these small examples seem to be evidence of a man really dealing with unusual security circumstances in many places.
Unusual indeed, and a lot to sort through. We'll have much more on this story as it develops. Errol Barnett, thank you.